They say, if you want to understand the strength of a nation, look at what it leaves behind. History has given us many wonders, but few can compare to the Great Wall of China. It stretches like a dragon across the mountains, deserts, and valleys, standing as one of the greatest human achievements ever built. But the Great Wall is not just stone and brick. It is a story of ambition, sacrifice, war, and survival. The origins of the wall begin over 2,000 years ago. During the Warring States period, China was divided into many kingdoms, each fighting to defend its land. To keep enemies out, these kingdoms started building walls along their borders. But it was the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, who decided to join these scattered walls together, creating a barrier that would protect his empire from northern invaders. He believed that if China was to remain united, it needed both strength within and defense without. So in 221 BC, the construction of what would later be known as the Great Wall began. The wall was not built in a few years. It took centuries to shape, rising and falling with the dynasties that ruled China. Different emperors expanded, repaired, and rebuilt. Each stone placed was a mark of a different era. Qin built the foundation, Han strengthened it, Ming perfected it. The Ming dynasty, in particular, left behind the iconic sections we see today with strong stone bricks, towers, and battlements designed to resist even the most determined attacks. But the story of the Great Wall is not just about rulers. It is also about the millions of unnamed workers, soldiers, peasants, and prisoners who sacrificed their lives during its construction. Many died from exhaustion, hunger, and the harsh weather of the mountains. Some were even buried within the wall itself. It is said that the Great Wall is the longest graveyard on earth. Every brick carries the sweat and pain of those who built it. Despite the immense suffering, the wall became a symbol of protection. For centuries, it stood against the nomadic tribes of the north, especially the fearsome Mongols. Yet the irony of history is that no wall is ever truly unbreakable. The Mongols, led by Genghis Khan and later Kublai Khan, eventually found ways around it. They did not always break through the wall. Sometimes they bribed guards or discovered weak points. But the wall remained a psychological weapon. It told enemies that China was strong, prepared, and ready to fight. The Great Wall was not just for war. It also became a line of trade and culture. Along the Silk Road, merchants, travelers, and soldiers passed through its gates, spreading goods, ideas, and traditions. Towers along the wall were used for communication. Smoke signals lit up the night skies as warnings of invasions. The wall was alive, carrying the pulse of a nation determined to survive. But the Great Wall has always been more than a barrier. It is a symbol. It represents the power of unity, the cost of ambition, and the resilience of human will. Even though invaders came and dynasties fell, the wall endured. And today it stands as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Drawing millions of visitors from around the globe, each person walks upon its stones is walking through centuries of history. There are mysteries to legends tell of dragons guiding the builders of the wall. Myths speak of ghosts, of workers wandering at night, searching for peace. These stories remind us that the wall is not just a monument. It is also memory, the memory of those who lived, fought, and died beneath its shadow. Modern historians debate its true length. Some claim it stretches more than 21,000 kilometers. The truth is, the wall is not one single line, but many layers of walls, branches, and fortresses across China. Its immensity is hard to imagine. It is so vast that early astronomers once claimed it could be seen from space, a myth that captured the world's imagination. Whether true or not, the legend added to its mystery, making the wall a bridge between fact and wonder. Today, China preserves the Great Wall as a national treasure. Tourists climb its steep steps, take pictures on its towers, and admire its breathtaking view. But to truly understand the Great Wall, you have to feel it. You have to imagine the soldiers standing guard on cold nights, the sound of horns blowing, the sight of torches blazing against the sky. You have to imagine the fear of invasion and the hope that this wall would keep danger away. The Great Wall of China is more than architecture. It is history carved into stone. It is a reminder of human determination and also human suffering. It teaches us that greatness always comes at a cost. But it also inspires us because, despite everything, despite centuries of time and storms, the wall still stands. It is said that when you stand on the Great Wall, you can hear the whispers of the past, the voices of emperors, workers, and warriors who built it. You feel small compared to its immensity, yet you also feel part of something eternal. That is why the Great Wall is not just China's treasure, it is humanity's treasure, a monument that tells us we can build the impossible even when the odds are against us. So when you hear about the Great Wall of China, do not just think of stone bricks and towers. Think of the people, think of the sacrifice, think of the dream of a nation that wanted to last forever. The wall is not only a wonder of the world, it is a story written in the language of endurance. And even as centuries pass, its message remains the same. Walls may rise and fall, but the human spirit endures